day of service, we cleaned all of Lindenmar Beach. We extend down as far as Pedro Point Shopping Center and clean all the way from the highway all the way to the water. And it was awesome. I think they had about 40 volunteers and they got balls, lots of balls because it rained recently, and the balls come out of San Pedro Creek back onto the beach. Lots of beach toys and of course the regular litter, cigarette butts unfortunately, and a lot of plastic wrap, I know for sure. And then probably even some small pieces of plastic that are microplastic that come to us through the ocean usually, come back to us. Restoration today for Martin Luther King Day of Service was a pretty amazing thing. We had about 8 projects going on, and some of the projects are still happening up on the hill behind us. They're removing California Caltrans buckwheat, and there's another kind of buckwheat that they are removing so that we have room for our native buckwheat, which would be the coastal buckwheat. In addition, all the other native plants that would grow in this area, we're trying to make room for. We also had a team of people trimming the evening primrose in the give back patch so that they could plant native plants. They were planting native plants in there to bring diversity to that little area right down here, the microcosm. Along the shore, right at the edge of the dunes, there was some ice plant growing over into the beach. So we removed that ice plant and put in some native beach plants there. And it's always safer when people use 1 or 2 entrances to the beach as opposed to all kinds of trails. So they brought up a bunch of rocks and created a rock path to get down to the beach to guide people, because people will look for something, and if they see that, they will go there as opposed to just coming nilly-willy. In addition, all along the coastal bluffs, we removed a huge patch of Caltrans buckwheat that was interspersed among lots of native plants. And so if we left them unchecked, they would crowd out and take over from the native plants, and the Caltrans buckwheat would be more prominent there and the native plants would recede. So it's been a really great day. We had a couple other little patches of plots that people worked at, some Cape ivy that Fredo was working at, and invasive species that would come from our home gardens are out here, so we removed them also.